Hey guys, it's Kevin. If I sound different today, well, I got sick. I don't know what I had, but it was pretty bad. Anywho, today I'm going to be unboxing and giving you my first impressions of the new iPhone 15 Pro Max in blue titanium. By the time you're watching this, I've been using it for about 4 days now. Not quite enough time for a full review, but good enough for some first impressions. So let's start off with the unboxing. Okay, Apple's sticking with the white Pro boxes again this year. It does look cleaner and consistent with the other products, but black looks more pro. So inside we get the blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max. This color looks super nice, but more on that in a sec. Then we have some paperwork and one white Apple sticker. There's no SIM eject tool since it's eSIM only, at least in the US. But here's something new, a white braided USB-C to USB-C cable. And if you haven't heard, the entire iPhone 15 series replaced Lightning with USB-C. Finally. The cable's not the rumored color match ones like the MacBook Air and Pro, but hey, it's included in the box. Goodbye Lightning. The iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max are available in 4 finishes this year: natural, blue, white, and black. If you're interested, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. Alright, here's the iPhone 15 Pro Max in blue titanium. It's a dark blue, almost grayish depending on the light. I have the 12 Pro Max in Pacific Blue for comparison. The overall design hasn't changed much since last year's model, or the year before that, or the year before that. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I, for one, really like the squared off design. The Pro models now have titanium sides instead of stainless steel, so we're going from a shiny fingerprinty material to a brushed, less fingerprinty one. I was hoping nothing would show up since it's brushed titanium, but it's not too bad. Everyone puts a case on their phone anyways, except for a select few. So titanium is lighter and stronger than stainless steel, making these phones Apple's lightest Pro models ever. It's about 20 grams lighter than the 14 Pro Max. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I definitely notice a difference. My pinky doesn't even get tired anymore. And holding the 15 Pro Max feels really nice too, since it has these contoured edges, unlike the 90-degree ones in the previous years. So the display is almost identical to its predecessor, 6.7 inches, OLED so you get those vibrant colors and inky blacks, 120Hz refresh rate, and that 2000 nits peak brightness. The only thing that's new, which most people probably won't notice, are the thinner bezels. Here's a side-by-side comparison with the 14 Pro Max. And Apple was able to shrink the entire body ever so slightly. Dynamic Island still lives on the top edge, and the always on display is supported, which is great combined with iOS 17's new standby mode. Again, this is one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Along the sides, we get the usual button and port layout. Side button 5G cutout on the right, the mic, USB-C port, and speaker on the bottom, clicky volume buttons on the left, and the new action button. The iconic ring silent switch that's been around for 15 years since the original iPhone is gone. My iPhone is in silent mode about 99% of the time, so I like having a customizable button. Google, Samsung, and nothing, please copy this. By default, the action button can toggle between silent and ring. But if you go to settings, action button, there's like this overkill UI that doesn't even match the other menus. It gets the job done though. We have options like focus, camera, flashlight, voice memo, magnifier, shortcut, accessibility, and none. Right now, mine is set to video camera. So when I press and hold the action button, the camera app will open. I'll play around with this some more to see what you can do and can't do. But so far, you can basically do anything you want, especially with shortcuts. Hello, Google Assistant. USB-C on the iPhone. It's about time. And I'm a one charger and cable person. So now I can just bring the 96-watt USB-C power adapter and the transparent nothing cable to charge the MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, Android phones, and now the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The included braided cable is limited to USB 2 speeds, but the Pro phones support USB 3. So you will need to buy a separate cable to take advantage of the faster data transfer speeds. I record almost all of my videos on the iPhone, but transfer them to the Mac via AirDrop. It's slow, but I'm happy I can finally use USB-C. With this new port, you can also charge other devices. Here's another iPhone with Lightning, and it'll start to charge. The same thing goes with the S23 Ultra and the Phone 2. You can also charge the Switch OLED, DualSense controller, and even the Magic Mouse too. The triple camera system is still here, and the cameras were improved across the board. But since I've been stuck in bed, I couldn't take too many photos or videos. The 48 megapixel main camera now has 3 different focal lengths you can choose from, just by tapping on the 1x button. 24mm, 28, and 35. The 12 megapixel ultra wide is 13mm, while the 12 megapixel 2x telephoto is 48. Something new that's exclusive to the Pro Max models is a 5x telephoto or 120mm. I have a whole day planned at Disneyland, so I'll go over the cameras and everything else in more detail for the full review. And that's it for the unboxing and my first impressions of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let me know if you picked one up, and what color did you choose in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!